things keep getting worse and worse for Anthony Smith because we have more details. And honestly, guys, this guy's a piece of shit. Now look, before we get into anything, I want you all to just give a like and subscribe. We're trying to, now we're on the road to 10K. All right. We made it to 6K. Let's try and get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's my ultimate goal. All right, so help a brother out. So like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I want to start off by just going over, okay, before all this new details came out, we were being lied to. All right, we were being lied to. Because Anthony Smith's daughter claimed that he was only trying to harm himself. And this is the only... She's been leaving comments on loads of people's TikTok posts, Instagram posts, saying, no, it's all a big misunderstanding, guys. Anthony Smith, my father, was only trying to hurt himself. And then we'll listen to a bit of what this guy had to say about it, because he made a video about Anthony Smith, and so did I. And then I also made a follow-up where I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, saying, CTE, he's trying to harm himself here. The UFC need to do more. It was this video here that I uploaded yesterday, which I still stand by. The UFC do need to help fighters with CTE. But I was going at this with the information that Anthony Smith tried to shoot himself. And that's what he got arrested for. And I was going in with it, with a sympathetic point of view, saying like, this is really bad for Anthony Smith. He's struggling mentally. He's trying to, unalive himself here. Turns out that's all bullshit. It's all lies, and we'll get into the new bits of info that have just come out, and also the video of him in court or wherever he is. It's not good, but this is what his daughter said anyway, and this is what this guy had to say about it.
So I posted a video recently of Anthony Smith's arrest, and I have since deleted the video because his daughter actually commented on the post saying that the whole thing is a misunderstanding. There was no domestic violence other than him just trying to hurt himself.
Anthony Smith reportedly threatened to kill his wife, allegedly attempted multiple times to strike her with his vehicle. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at... there was no domestic violence other than him trying to hurt himself. He tried to run over his wife. Now, look, we all clown on John Jones. We all clown on John Jones, okay? He never did this. Like, hit and run, sure. Like, drunk driving, sure. He's done a lot of drunk driving, and he has beat his wife. He did hit his wife. I didn't hear anything about John Jones threatening to kill her or tried multiple times to run her over. That's insane. That's fucking crazy. Anthony Smith, I mean, you've seen the title of the video, guys. Is he? No, he's not. But, is he worse than John Jones? Now, John Jones, I like to think of this as quality over quantity. That's such a wild way of putting it. John Jones has multiple, drunk driving incidents and just being a drunk delinquent. And yes, he beat his wife. And yes, he's hit and run with a pregnant woman. But that's quantity over quality, in my opinion. This is crazy. Although it's like one incident, this is actually really, really bad, and in my opinion, worse than what John Jones has done. Tried to multiple times run over his wife, and we're going to read into it, but my video, I still stand by it, alright, but I went in giving Anthony Smith the benefit of the doubt here that he just wanted to hurt himself. After reading this, fuck Anthony Smith, the dude's a piece of shit. But probably still has CTE, probably needs to get it checked out and still needs the help. But there's no excuse. We can't just go, he's struggling after retirement, guys. He only tried to kill his wife multiple times. Crazy. We're going to give it a little read here. Ex-UFC fighter Anthony Smith faces a trio of felonies after he was arrested in Sarpy County in Nebraska on Monday before being released on a $500,000 bond. So bail was set at $500,000. Okay, probably not a lot to Anthony Smith. He's probably a multimillionaire. Let's be honest. All right, with the UFC, how they probably paid him pretty well. Okay. And he's also, it says here, as part of his bond agreement, Smith was ordered to stay away from his wife. Now, when I saw that, I saw this first. Not this article. I saw that his bond was set at $500K and that he was ordered to stay away from his wife. And from that point, I knew There's no way he was only trying to hurt himself. There's no way. Why would he be ordered to stay away from his wife and have no contact if he was trying to just harm himself? That makes no sense to me. Unless that's a regular thing that happens, you can let me know. But why would he be ordered to stay away from his wife if his wife's not in danger? If that makes sense. But yeah, here we go. During today's bond hearing, a prosecutor from the Sarpy County Attorney's Office offered the following information. It is alleged that on July 26th, 2026, so not long ago, apparently also his birthday, the defendant was involved in an altercation with his wife at a bar in Gretna, Nebraska, during which he reportedly threatened to kill her if she did not get into his vehicle and go home with him. But there was no danger to her, guys. Remember, he was trying to hurt himself, not us. Please stop, guys. Please stop. I'm his daughter. He wasn't trying to hurt anyone apart from threatening to kill my mum. You know? Obviously innocent until proven guilty, guys, but come on. The statement said he is further accused of grabbing and pushing her inside the vehicle. At one point during the drive, she was able to exit the vehicle. The defendant allegedly continued making threats, demanding that she get back inside the vehicle. After arriving home, she exited the vehicle. Again, investigators allege that I got a stammer, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I can't help it. The investigators allege that the defendant attempted multiple times to use the vehicle to strike her. The defendant's wife was able to get out of the way to avoid any physical harm. That's insane. That's fucking crazy. So he tried to run her over multiple times. And my sympathy's gone out the window now, guys. I was trying to be nice to him yesterday. The UFC needs to do more to help these fighters, and they do. I stand by that. But I'm done giving Anthony Smith the benefit of the doubt, all right? He tried to run over his wife and threatened to kill her. What the fuck? Why? It's just ridiculous. This probably does have something to do with CTE still, but it does not excuse any of these actions whatsoever. Charged with 3 felonies: attempted first-degree domestic assault, class 2 felony, terrorist threats, class 3A felony, and first-degree false imprisonment. So this is what they're saying. So the false imprisonment is forcing her into the car. The domestic attempted first-degree domestic assault will be trying to run her over, and terrorist threats will be threatening to kill her. That's crazy. That is fucking wild. The defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Yeah, true, but still, if this is true, fuck that guy. We have this as well. Obviously, we've got we have this. Let's give it a watch and listen.
Do you understand the 3 counts that have been filed against you?
Yes, sir.
The defendant had been kicked out of a concert at Gretna Days for being in an altercation earlier in the night.
Prosecutors allege Smith tried to get his wife into a car while threatening to kill her.
He had to push her into the car by force to get her there. She did ultimately exit the car at one point. He threatened to kill her again if she did not get in the car.
Back at their Gretna home, Smith allegedly reversed the car, trying to hit his wife, then accelerated when she was in front of the vehicle. Prosecutors say witnesses helped her and their children out of the home after Smith went inside.
Witnesses heard gunshots coming from the home, but he had made the statement that he would kill himself if law enforcement came inside.
A Sarpy County judge set Smith's bond at $500,000, ordering no contact with his wife.
Do you understand the 3 counts that have been filed?
Also, can I just say, unrelated, I hate the news anchor voice. Smith said that he wanted to do this and he tried to run over his wife. No, just talk like a normal person. But the daughter thing, right? Alright, now look. She might not have been lying. She might just be unaware of the situation. Because he did go in and he did threaten to hurt himself, and I'm presuming that's where the gunshots were heard. Alright, and maybe the daughter only saw the aftermath. Maybe the daughter didn't know about all the things prior. She didn't know about the altercation in the bar. She didn't know about him trying to run her over. All she saw was the aftermath of Smith coming in saying that he wants to kill himself if law enforcement come in. That's probably all that she saw. So, I mean, I won't say she was lying, but she was misinformed, maybe. But this whole thing, man, is absolutely insane. What are my overall thoughts on this? I think CTE plays a big factor. I still believe that the UFC need to do more to support fighters post-retirement. I don't know, with some sort of therapy, some counselling, like anything, just anything. All right. But with that being said, CTE or not, Anthony Smith can go fuck himself. I hope he gets put down for a long time. I hope he goes down for a long, long time. Threatening to kill your wife, trying to run her over. Obviously, if this is all true, it's all alleged right now, guys. Right, but it's so bad. It's so bad, guys. And this is probably going to be my last video talking about this situation, unless something crazy comes out, because I don't want my channel to just be Anthony Smith drama. My past videos have been about Anthony Smith, and I'm going to go live tonight to talk about it some more with you all, because I want to interact with you guys, get your thoughts. So be there for the live stream tonight. But yeah, I think this is just not good, bro. He's attacking his family. On paper, he is innocent. Okay. What else can we say? He's probably in jail now, curled up in the fetal position like a little turtle. All right, he's turtling up, guys. But to be fair, he could defend himself in prison, so he's not like he's going to be in much danger in prison because he's a professional fighter. Although he's shit, although he's one of the worst fighters ever. Well, not ever, but he is pretty shit. He could still beat up probably everyone in prison, all those fake gangsters, all those thugs, and these like just wannabe criminal gangster people, like they just want to, I don't know, they think they're tough. Smith could defend himself. He's probably going to be like be like the prison leader. He's going to be like the prison leader, bro. He's going to be in there for a long time if he gets these charges. I saw probably if he gets found guilty with all of these, he could be facing up to 30 years. God, 30 years. That's crazy. This is why I'm saying the UFC should put in place some sort of like aftercare, man, because although I think this is partly down to CTE, we can't just put all the blame on CTE as well. We need to put the blame on the fighters too. And a few people misinterpreted my video yesterday. They're like, you can't just blame the UFC, dude. I literally didn't just blame the UFC. I said they should put in place some support, but we can't just blame CTE for shitty decisions. And I stand by that. But it is what it is, man. Anthony Smith, worse than Epstein? No, but it's not good. It's not good. Anyway. I don't know what you guys think about this story as it develops. Like I said, live stream coming tonight. I figured we'd just do a bit of a chill stream, a bit of a fun one, guys. I'm being active in my 2 weeks off. I told you this, all right? So be there. Okay, like and subscribe. My links are down below. Become a member, join the Discord. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.